finished my meeting. Come here, my baby.
Here's our mama.
Oh, come with mama.
Say hi to mama.
Come with
The baby said, "Mommy, I am not putting on for these cameras." I had secondhand embarrassment for her, but it's a reality.
His entire routines for everything with Anthony. And sometimes it makes me feel like the biggest failure in the world.
Oh. A new season of 90 Day the Other Way is here, and while we have our authentic and fresh storylines, we also still have our what in the world is happening situations. Like Luke, who purchases a property 2 hours outside of Medellin.
I plan to build a high-end, luxurious resort, which I'm wholeheartedly planning to become my primary source of income.
Oh, really?
But you just revealed you're in a lot of debt, and you're about to quit your job.
So once I quit my job as a mining engineer, I am gonna have no money coming in.
Bruh.
And you purchased land to build a resort? A resort.
I went to school for mining engineering, I went to school for geology, and I got an MBA in business. I mean, I'm not stupid, right?
You do stupid things.
At least he has somebody to tell him. Let's talk about it.
It's Malicia.
Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Malicia. I hope you are well. Jenny and Sumit are familiar faces this season.
I'm Jenny, I'm 67 years old, and this is my cute husband, Sumit.
I'm Sumit, I'm 36 years of age, married to this beautiful queen.
Look, I've grown to love them, but I don't think I ever will get used to hearing their age difference. When Jenny is 70, Sumit is going to be around 39. To me, they are proof that when love hits, it just hits. You can't control Cupid's arrow. Their 15-year journey hasn't been easy.
You're not gonna keep telling me you're gonna marry your not. That's it!
There goes the chair. And I'm sure they both would have chosen an easier path if their hearts didn't pull them toward each other. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know if it would be easy for me to say all of this if their ages were reversed. Just being real.
6 months ago, we moved into a nice, fancy apartment. It's a gated community.
And it is brand new.
It's everything I wanted.
But Sumit lost his job. Last time I checked, he was cooking. Now they're moving in with Sumit's family. And as we know, for a while, Sumit's mom hated his relationship with Jenny, mainly due to their 30-year age gap. But shockingly, moms come around after watching other family members accept Jenny over time.
It's a miracle! It's a miracle!
Now, Jenny has many concerns about moving in with Sumit's mom. A main one is how Sumit's mom apparently turned on her other daughter-in-law, who was originally the favorite.
A few months back, we had some disagreements.
Yeah, Sumit's brother, his sister-in-law, and their young child also live with his parents. And his sister-in-law got into it with his mom because his mom claims after living in the house for 4 years, she hasn't done anything to help.
It was like very, very disrespectful for all these years that I did for them. Then I said, fine, if you think that I have not done anything, then I'll be not doing anything from today onwards.
Oof, that sounds like it's about to be more work for Jenny, who doesn't like taking orders from people. And at almost 70 years old, I can understand why. But Sumit says his mom is higher in the hierarchy. Wow. 3 grown women living in one house together. Yikes. People make it happen all the time, but from what I know in my experience, it's rarely easy.
I don't want to scare you.
You are scaring me.
But I'm giving you a very, very reality question.
And if Sumit's mom just switched up on the favorite daughter-in-law like that, someone who is accustomed to the culture, and who I'm sure did things to help around the house, I don't even want to imagine how Jenny's about to get it.
ये क्या है, Jenny?
My rum.
दारू भी दियो?
Sometimes.
Jenny's gonna be sneaking and drinking alcohol now. Yeah. As the family helps Jenny and Sumit unpack, she and his mom start to clash already.
No.
Jenny?
Ooh. The babies are telling it all this episode. He said, I know my mama doesn't like you. Speaking of the babies telling it all, let's talk about new mom and dad, Manon and Anthony.
You know when I went to see my grandpa, what happened? The first thing he said to me, he looked at me and he's like, how a girl like you married a man like that?
It's extremely rude.
Some elders really lose their filter. That's your granddaughter. Wow. The 32-year-old working mom who found acceptance in Los Angeles after years of, quote, being bullied for her size in her home country of France has been working as a plus-sized model and a number of other things.
I was running my agency, I had my social media business, and on top of that, I had a corporate job.
And you're a mom? Oh my goodness. No wonder you're burnt out. That's a lot. And because of how expensive daycare can be, her 33-year-old husband, Anthony, who she met on a dating app, has been a stay-at-home dad, which has allowed him to build a stronger bond with their son.
I feel like I'm a mom, I just can't.
You're not a mom, because you provide for us.
Manon says she can't stand that her son is always into her husband. Anytime she wants to play with him, he always goes straight back to Anthony. And for someone who has grown up feeling like a weirdo, or not enough, or too much, you know that feeling of just not being right? I can see how her son's preference toward his dad can be even more triggering. Anthony says he felt a lot of resentment coming from his wife for spending so much time with their son.
And everything was always falling on me with Ben. Both of us were actually starting to resent each other.
Well, in hopes of creating a more balanced life,
Harmony.
Manon is moving back to France with her family, a country she used to hate and wanted to escape.
The American dream is actually killing me, and I need to let it go.
But letting it go is not going to come without resistance. For one, Anthony and Manon have vastly different personalities. Anthony is fine with just enough to get by, as long as he has his wife and kid and money to pay the bills. That's happiness for him.
Why is there this constant push for more?
On the other hand, Manon needs more than enough financially to feel safe, due to watching her parents stress about money growing up. And that makes sense. But the flip side is, when your desire is rooted in fear, it can feel like nothing will ever be enough. Even with success, you're still operating in survival mode, still grasping. And I think that's the deeper challenge with Manon's move to France. It's going to require surrender. Not surrender as in do nothing, but shifting from fear-driven hustling to working from a place of trust. Believing her efforts are enough and that stability can come without the constant worry. From my experience, when you've worried for so long, your body starts treating worry like it's a prerequisite for getting what you want, but it's not. Breaking that loop and retraining yourself takes courage and intention.
So you know what? I'm gonna say it! Like, just find someone who just is like you then!
Yeah, she's got a personality on her.
Why do I always have to compromise what I want, who I am and stuff? Why?
But her frustrations are understandable and relatable. On top of their issues as partners, they are going to be moving in with Manon's parents, who she felt body shamed her before.
I do have a lot of resentment on how I was raised and the things that they said to me.
But the move will allow her to only work part-time and create some support so Anthony can eventually get a job as well. Anthony's family seems to come with a bit of drama too. His sister has concerns on whether they are being naive, thinking this move will solve their marital problems.
When you talked to me and you said sometimes being with your brother makes me feel like I want to die inside.
Damn! Sarah, just let it go.
Those were her words. Those were not mine. Those are okay. I'm
Hey,
not.
we don't need to.
And you probably call
Although she's not bringing it right now, for some reason, Anthony's sister reminds me of Joy from Inside Out.
We can fix this. We just have to get back to headquarters.
You said those words to me, which is the only reason I have these concerns.
I think she said it to you in confidence.
I don't know if it's her earrings, eyes, voice, or what, but to me, she is giving Joy from a live-action version of the film.
Did I say to you I want a divorce?
Yes.
I said I want a divorce.
Yes.
Manon says she was trying to express how hard marriage has been, and she was also trying to build a bond with his sister. But telling your sister's husband that you're thinking about divorce, I wouldn't think is the best way to bond, especially since they don't seem to have the strongest relationship yet. It's a pretty bold choice. But clearly, as we can see, Manon is a bold woman.
You just said I didn't say that, but then you also just said I was trying to
I'm
create a
very
bond by
upset to
saying
you how
that.
it
Do
was
not
hard.
speak over me right now.
Girl, if you're sad your brother is leaving, just say that.
Okay, get out of my house.
Okay.
Addy, I'm done. I'm done.
Whew. Next up, a couple that brings the shock factor. We've got 20-year-old Madeline from Colombia.
I've been in 2 pageants, and in the second one, I win.
Okay, congratulations. Madeline's got a big personality, and her 31-year-old fiance, Luke, loves it. He met her on a boys' trip to Colombia 2 years ago. She was 18. Interesting.
Weird. No, she was legal. She was totally legal.
And he proposed after knowing her for 9 months.
But I keep telling Madeleine that I don't have the money to make this move.
Although Luke admits he needs to continue working in the States so he can save more money, he's now quitting his job and moving to Colombia to be with Madeline because she's tired of long distance.
Oh, here we go.
The problem? Aside from what seems to be controlling behavior from Madeline.
So you want me to pay for a helicopter for you to show up to the wedding?
Exactly.
His finances. And it sounds like she's trying to drain his pockets, not build with him. Currently, he's drowning in debt from a failed jewelry business. But now, he's moved on to a new idea. He purchased property 2 hours outside of Medellin and is now trying to build a, quote, high-end luxury resort. Not an Airbnb, not a bed and breakfast, not even a motel. I heard they're making a comeback. But a resort. Has he thought about the upkeep that's gonna come with that?
I took a risk, and it is what it is.
I mean, I love to see people take risks, but educated risks,
Yeah.
calculated risks.
His dad, who Luke admits he really looks up to, sheds some light on Luke's impulsive behavior, saying he's impulsive with everything.
Even though Luke went to business school, I sometimes question what they actually taught him because he lets money roll through his fingers like there's no tomorrow.
I wonder why. There's always a reason. Or maybe a few. Yeah, Luke and Madeline seem like they are about to be all over the place. All right, 90 Day Fans fam, we have a lot to look forward to. There are a few more couples that will be on the season of The Other Way. This week, I just highlighted some of the ones who stood out to me during the premiere.
I'm 58, and I'm still shaking.
But I'm looking forward to getting to know the others. All right, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button below and turn those notifications on. It helps me out a lot. And for those of you who have already subscribed, I appreciate you so much. All right, I'll see you next time.